to the House of More Politics. Hey guys, hey, listen to my wife back there trying to sing.
Don't play with me, Mark.
Well, anyway, guys, hey, welcome to the House of More Politics. 50 foreign policy GOP leaders came out to reject Trump and say that they won't vote for him. Let's listen to the news report and then I'll get back to you on the other end. You hear it, she's still trying.
And as Trump tries to right the ship by focusing on the economy, dozens of senior Republican national security officials are warning about the dangers they see in a potential Trump presidency. NBC's Katie Tur has it all covered for us.
50 of the country's leading national security officials who worked in Republican administrations have had enough, signing a letter refusing to vote for Trump. That list including former CIA Director Michael Hayden, former Homeland Security Chiefs Michael Chertoff and Tom Ridge. The group warning the GOP nominee would be the most reckless president in American history. Coming off a bruising week in which the GOP threatened revolt, Trump is getting in line.
We will work with House Republicans on this plan using the same brackets they have proposed.
There's nothing in this plan how we're going to fix our debt situation, nothing how we're going to get our entitlements under control, and really not enough about how we're actually going to grow the economy.
Clinton, rallying in Florida, criticized it as more of the same GOP talking points.
He wants to basically just repackage trickle-down economics.
And though Trump is down in the polls tonight, the campaign says that with 3 months to go, they're confident their candidate will continue to defy political gravity. Katie Tur, NBC News, Detroit.
Okay, when you have 50 experts in their field and they worked for a number of GOP administrations over their careers, Homeland Security, the CIA director, just recently the former CIA director, when you got people like that saying, hey, this man is a menace, he is not going to make the world better. Now, you can argue whether or not Hillary Clinton will be a better option. I'll let you make that decision. But nobody other than the GOP are saying that Hillary will be bad for America. When you have people from his own party telling you that this man will not be great for the country, and by the way, we, using our political, I wouldn't say political, but using our expertise in the field, know this man is not going to be right for the country, therefore we won't vote for him, speaks volumes. Let's listen to Tom Ridge and see what he has. Let's see him expound on what he was talking about.
Are you going to be able to support Donald Trump if he's the Republican nominee? It seems as if many Republicans are afraid of going that far in this. Where are you?
Maybe the shortest answer during our conversation, the answer is no.
Drop one of the clues bombs, please.
So you will not support him if he's the nominee?
Not a chance. I think he's an embarrassment to the party. I think he's an embarrassment to the country. I think the recent revelation, it plays into the narrative of ISIS. I think he belittles, demeans, and ridicules people that disagree with him. And I've never thought that loud, obnoxious, and simple-minded solutions to really complex problems are the kind of qualities we want in a president.
God damn! Drop another one of clues bombs, please. The second part of that clip was about Donald Trump's tax plan. Now, that tax plan, I took a look at it, and I'm going to try to put a link up here when I start editing the video or whatever, but I took a look at the plan. And yeah, he modified it from a couple of months ago when he was in the primaries. But looking at the plan, it raises taxes on people making $0 up until about $18,000. Your taxes are going to go up 2%. Those who are making $20,000 to somewhere else, like $20,000 to $30,000 somewhere, your taxes are I think your taxes are either gonna go up 1%, 1 or 2%, or stay the same. Now, for those middle income people, their taxes pretty much are gonna stay the same. But for the people making anywhere from $300,000 up to however many millions of billions, your taxes are gonna go down from what the current rate is now, which is 39% to 33%. So he's dropping your rates by 6.6%, somewhere up in there. He's dropping your rates by 6% while increasing that young guy at Burger King or that single mother at Chuck E. Cheese or somewhere. He's increasing your taxes by 2% just to give the top people a 6% cut in their taxes. What does that sound like? That sounds it sounds exactly like what Hillary Clinton said. When I saw the tax plan, I said, yep, that's trickle-down economics. He's going, and he even mentioned it, that it's going to be the biggest tax cut since Ronald Reagan. And you have people like Sean Hannity and Rush Limbaugh going off saying this is the greatest plan, this is going to be great, this is going to be great, when they don't understand, or they should understand, that this is trickle-down economics, and they praise Reagan for his policies. But what they don't tell you is Reagan continually raised taxes, 10 times in the 80s. That was the only reason why George Bush Sr. came out with that slogan,
read my lips, no new taxes.
Who the hell was president before Bush Sr. started to run? Reagan. That's why he came out with that slogan of no new taxes. Reagan understood that you had to raise taxes. George Bush, even when he was in office, he had to raise taxes. Even though he said no new taxes, he still ended up raising them, which cost him the election. Not only that, but he didn't go and get Saddam. So that was it was a two-pronged thing, but he went back on his promise. Pat Buchanan ran against him, and he lost votes. Clinton came in and he raised taxes. He put him at 39%. He understood. Bush Jr. tried to come in and tried to deregulate things and try to stimulate the market, and he did for a while until the economic crash of 2007, 2008. But he also wanted to put Social Security on the stock market and let people like hold on to their Social Security accounts. Now, had he done that, the stock market would have crashed and took everybody's Social Security with it. We understand, or you should understand, that deregulation, though it can stimulate the economy, is a bubble. You have got to regulate businesses to an extent, to a degree. Not over-regulate, but you should regulate businesses to a degree. And at the same time, give workers a livable wage. Because what they don't understand is this. There are 3 people on this planet. Or there are 3 people in the United States. Those who don't have money, those who have a little money, and those who have a lot of money. Now, those who have no money, if you give them money, they're going to spend it. Because they don't know if they're ever going to get money again. So they got to spend it, got to spend it, got to spend it. All right. Then you have those with a little money. You give them extra money, they're going to pay off bills. They may save a little bit. They're going to go out and buy responsible things. Now, people with a lot of money, they got so much money, they've already bought what they wanted. They've already paid their bills. So what are they going to do now? They're going to save. They're going to invest. And they're not going to invest that money in their business per se, as far as giving some of that extra money down to their workers. They're not. Because they keep talking about, I hear a lot of economists and pundits talk about how $2 trillion of money are sitting overseas because they're afraid to bring it back and invest. So $2 trillion is sitting somewhere overseas and not putting it in the hands of the workers. So trickle-down economics again. That's that bullshit. So when you give rich people, millionaires and billionaires, more money, all you're giving them money, all you're doing is giving them money to invest, to make more money. Capital gains taxes and stocks and bonds, and you're giving them more money. So what we're saying is, give that money to the people who will use it. I was solely against the bailout of the banks. I was saying, hey, if homeowners are losing their homes because they can't pay the mortgage, why not give the bailout to the people who own the homes? Because what are they going to do? They're going to take that money and pay it to the banks. And the banks are going to, you see what I'm saying? I was against that bailout, man. I hated that. Because you could have gave that money to the people that was going to use it. So now what you did was you gave money to the banks, but that person that's upside down on his mortgage still liable for that house. It made no sense. Trickle-down economics don't work. All right, guys, this video is at 10 minutes already, so I'm gonna have to stop it here. I could have kept going, but I'm gonna stop it. Also, he got about 6 or so sitting senators that have came out and said that they won't vote for Trump. They won't vote for him, but they don't want to vote for Hillary, so they may like do a write-in ballot or choose a third-party candidate, but they're not gonna vote for Trump. So hey, I'm at 10 minutes. I'm over 10 minutes. Hey, subscribe to the channel. Comment on the post. Let me know what you guys think. Hey, this is getting great. I'm loving what I'm doing. So hit me up, guys. In the meantime, peace.